Anti-terrorism ordinance approved by the Advisory Council. Chief Advisor's 5 instructions for the stock market. Decision on Army League registration after Gazette, CEC. New constitution may take 2 to 3 years to formulate, legal advisor. New ordinance, path open for government intervention in bankrupt banks. Possible cyclone Shakti may hit. Illegal Indian goods seized at Burichang border in Kumilla. India-Pakistan accuse each other of ceasefire violations. Pakistan's airspace is open, shops are opening in Srinagar. Multiple domestic tournaments suspended due to security crisis in Pakistan. Dear viewers, this is SM Sharmin Jahan and you're welcome to Daily Top 10. The Advisory Council has given in principle and the final approval to the draft of the Anti-Terrorism Amendment Ordinance 2025, adding provisions to prohibit individuals or entities involved in terrorist activities and their activities. The Chief Advisor's press wing informed that he gave this approval at a special meeting of the Advisory Council in Jamuna on Sunday. The summary of the meeting said that the Anti-Terrorism Act 2009 was enacted to make provisions for the prevention of terrorist activities and effective punishment, including provisions for ancillary matters. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus has given 5 instructions on what needs to be done to develop the country's stock market and strengthen the market. These instructions were given in a meeting on Sunday. The 5 directions given by the Chief Advisor at the meeting include taking measures to quickly bring foreign or multinational companies that are owned by the government operating in Bangladesh to the market, taking initiatives to bring them to the market by providing incentives to the private sector, taking initiatives to bring in an expert team from abroad and implement necessary reforms in the capital market within 3 months, taking immediate action against officials and employees against whom there are allegations of corruption, taking necessary measures to ensure that large companies are interested in raising capital through issuing bonds or shares through the stock market instead of bank loans. A decision on Army League registration will be taken after the Gazette is published, said Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin. He told the media on Sunday. The CEC said that once the Gazette is published, the Election Commission will discuss the matter. A decision will be taken only after the Commission's discussion, because the decision has to be made after understanding the spirit of present-day Bangladesh. If the Gazette is published tomorrow, then a decision will be taken tomorrow. The interim government's legal advisor Asif Nozrul has said that it may take 2 to 3 years to formulate a new constitution. He also said that some amendments to the 1972 constitution will be made during this period. Asif Nozrul, suggesting that it may take 2 to 3 years to draft a new constitution, said that the current parliament will function as the constitutional parliament until the new constitution is drafted. The government has issued a new ordinance with provisions for strict monitoring of bankrupt or troubled banks and, if necessary, temporarily taking them under government ownership. For that, Bangladesh Bank can issue 1 or more share transfer orders. The recipient of the share transfer must be a government-owned company. The government published a 67-page gazette of the Bank Resolution Ordinance 2025 on Friday, adding such a clause. Amidst the intense heat, it has been learned that there is a strong threat of a cyclone forming in the Bay of Bengal. Meteorologist Mustafa Kamal Palash has said that this cyclone is likely to form between May 23rd and 28th. He shared this information on his verified Facebook page on Sunday. According to the information he provided, the name of this possible cyclone will be Shakti. Sultanpur Battalion 60 BGB has seized illegal Indian goods and narcotics worth ₦500 crore during a special operation in Burichang, a border area of Brahmanbaria and Kumilla districts. 30 kilograms of Indian marijuana in a CNG was recovered during the operation and a drug dealer was arrested. The BGB said that the process of handing over the accused to the police station is underway. In addition, the recovered narcotics will be deposited at the battalion headquarters as per the instructions of the Narcotics Control Department and later destroyed. Hours after announcing an agreement to a ceasefire, India and Pakistan have accused each other of violations of the ceasefire. After the sound of explosions was heard in Indian-controlled Kashmir, Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said, "The agreement we had agreed to has been violated multiple times." Shortly after, Pakistan's Foreign Ministry said in a statement, "While India has violated the ceasefire terms in some areas, Pakistan is committed to implementing the ceasefire agreement wholeheartedly. After the ceasefire came into effect, Pakistan has now opened its airspace to all types of aircraft. On the other hand, the situation in Indian-controlled Kashmir is also gradually returning to normal. Pakistan Airport Authority said that all the country's airports have been opened for normal flight operations. Meanwhile, after the ceasefire came into effect, there was a sense of relief on the streets of Srinagar city in Indian-controlled Kashmir since Sunday morning. Shops have started opening. People are returning to their normal daily routines. The Pakistan Cricket Board (PCB) has suspended the President's Trophy Grade 2, the Regional Inter-District Challenge Cup, and the Under-19 Inter-District One-Day Tournament with immediate effect due to the ongoing deteriorating security situation in Pakistan. In a statement on Saturday, the PCB said that due to the current situation, the tournaments have been temporarily suspended. A new schedule will be announced later. Earlier, the PSL was suspended indefinitely on Friday. Dear viewers, thank you so much for watching. Good night.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook. Subscribe our YouTube channel. Get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.